What's happening, everybody? Jay Shocklast here, and check it out. From Horizon Zero Dawn, we have Aloy, the main protagonist of the game, and probably one of the harder to find Funko Pops for me in the last, I would say, 6 months or so. This one's been out for a little bit, but I saw it at Gamestop. I'm not actually. I wouldn't be telling the truth if I said it was for the first time. I saw it was the second time at the same GameStop, this actual one. I passed on it the first time around because, as you can see, the box is a little mangled. It's not perfect at all, and there's really no saving the packaging. It's damaged. It is what it is. So it's not one. This is one that I would have left in the package. I wouldn't have necessarily opened it. Part of the reason being, I did get the collector's edition of Horizon Zero Dawn, so I do already have a statue of the character. So it wasn't that important to me to have one out of the package. But with their buy two get one free promotion that they had going on, I was kind of stuck where I found two pops at that in particular store that I wanted, and there was not really much left that I did want, and this one ended up being the one I went with the notion that I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. So as you can see, the side packaging, absolutely beautiful. I'm not even kidding when I say I could not find this one anywhere. You can find the Eclipse Cultist pretty much anywhere. But the others are just very hard to find, and I guess that speaks, to the actual popularity of the game. I know that PlayStation fans really ate this up. I got a pretty decent way in, and one of the things that plagues me with video games is if you guys don't really watch the games, the footage, so you can see how broken the box is up here too. If my videos aren't getting watched very much, it's very easy for me to get discouraged and move on. And, it is what it is. So that's kind of what happened for me. I think I got like 20 parts in, and something else came out, and I just kind of moved on. And it is what it is. And I haven't gone back to it yet. I think the game is good. I love the graphics. I just don't think it's that different from a lot of the other stuff that's out there. It certainly introduces some interesting mechanics and stuff of that nature, but I don't know. It just wasn't interesting enough for me to kind of keep going on my own. And then I just kind of forgot about it after a while, and sometimes that's just how it goes when it comes to video games. So here you have Aloy, and this is actually a really cool looking pop. Kind of looks like Becky Lynch, the WWE wrestler. It does have a stand on the bottom, so definitely make sure you don't forget that because it is a little top heavy. I feel like the female characters that Funko makes are the ones that end up getting the most stands because they end up having a lot of hair and they end up being top heavy. Yesterday I opened Captain America Sharon Rogers, and she also had one. You just saw me kind of like touch it in the background. She does not stay on very well. This one, I will say, you can see there's 2 pegs for the feet, whereas Sharon Rogers only had 1. And you do actually have to move the feet a little bit to get them into place. So it is, it's not like perfect as far as, putting them in. But I actually like this more because I feel like her feet are going to stay in more because when you actually put the feet on the pegs, they're going to expand outward a little bit. Like I had to kind of pinch her legs to get them on the stands properly. But once you actually, once you actually get her on, I feel like them expanding will actually make it stay in place a little bit more. So that's pretty cool. So Aloy is going to end up being somewhere on the desk setup. I did shuffle around in the background. I always try to have certain characters out there. I did shuffle them around a little bit because I did end up going with, the 2 new ones from Marvel Future Fight. I took my 2 Moon Knights off of there. So There you have it, though. There is Aloy, and she's pretty dope. So I'm actually looking, maybe this will work. I'll take this off. Of course that would happen. Yeah, I'm looking for some way to make these, you know, the actual tripod I have for my camera makes them stand up a lot. So I'm always fidgeting with my my setup, but we'll figure something out so that we can kind of get these a little bit higher and you don't have to see my hands as much. But this, I mean, good luck. I mean, you're probably going to have to pay a bit of a premium to find it. The Watcher is just as hard to find. Like I said, Erend and the Eclipse Cultist the most are the two that I've actually seen in stores. You know, when they came out, I saw them a lot. But the Watcher and Aloy, not much at all. This is the only Aloy I've ever seen in a store. So if you are a fan of the game, definitely good luck. I'm not, like, insulting the game. I think it's a really solid 8 out of 10 game. But it's once you get past the uniqueness of the setting, it was just another, you know, bow and arrow game, which, again, enjoyable. I just never went back to it, and maybe if I went back to it, I would feel a little bit different, but, you know, it is what it is, and it's partially my own fault, too. I was running around trying to power level early. I was, like, doing the same thing over and over again. I will concede, totally on me, part of it, just doing the same thing over and over again, trying to get resources and XP and not advancing the story, but oh well. I obviously like the game enough to get the character. That's all that matters. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see ya.